Okay, let's do a Pilates class today. I have 20 minutes until my client arrives, and I want to do something to just get like sweaty today. You know, that's just the goal, is to be sweaty. And Sylvie's probably going to lose her mind because there's lots of kids outside. So let's come into a plank position to start. So we're going to hold this for a moment while we find perfect alignment. So we want our fingers spread. Index fingers are facing forward. Eyes of the elbows are facing forward. Belly button is squeezing in. Then don't forget about squeezing your glutes here, lengthening through your heels. We're just going to do little push-ups about halfway. So we're going to bend and press. Bend and press. And you can inhale to lower. Exhale to press up. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. One more. Now we're going to do some mountain climbers, nice and slow, Pilates style. Inhale the right leg up. Exhale, bend that knee into the nose. Send it long and place it down. Left leg. Finding that core engagement here. Scoop the abdominals, engage the core. Let's do one more on each side. Lift, tuck it in. And I think I have one more because I started on the right. Oh, and drop those knees. And relax. Any of my ballerina friends will know out there, upper body, it's just not our forte. You know, lat muscle engagement, got it. Biceps, no. All right, laying it all the way down. Let us find our neutral spine, hip bones and pubic bone on the same plane, that little gap of space under your lumbar spine. Hands are down by the sides. And we're going to bring our legs up to tabletop. Oh, gosh. Sylvie found a stick in the parking lot and brought it in with her. Inhale, send the leg long. Exhale and squeeze it in. Inhale, change in sides. Remember to try and keep the rib cage down. We've got this plant today because she needs better chi. She's struggling. Inhale and exhale. Shoulder blades staying flat. Okay, right leg goes long. We're going to hold it there. We're going to keep this connection between our legs as we lower both legs and lift both legs. Whew. Lower and lift. Lower and lift. Two more. Then we bend that right knee in. Ooh, I don't know that my connection stayed that well. Send the left leg long and lower. It's like two independent legs moving over here. Lower and lift. You're trying to move them both at the same time. Two more. Last one. Lower and lift. Bend it in and relax for a moment. Let's send the left leg long. Pull the right knee into your chest. A little stretch. Grab behind that knee, flex the foot. We're going to straighten and bend a few times. Actually, my client that's coming is bringing fertilizer from a girl. She just decided this last week to, I don't know, be sad. Let's change sides. Pull that left knee into your chest. Grab behind the knee, flex the foot, and we can straighten and bend. There's leaves all over my studio. It's okay. She's enjoying herself. Okay, you know we got to do the hundreds. So here we go. Bring your legs up to tabletop. And I'm already sweaty, but that might be because it's 78 degrees in here. Inhale the arms to the ceiling. Exhale, tuck the chin to the chest, curl up, send the legs long. Inhale, in, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, exhale. I actually watched a video yesterday, and it was this guy making another man lift his legs higher on the hundreds, and I loved it. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, exhale. Because remember, if they're too low, we're just counterbalancing. We're not using our core. You can always bend your legs into tabletop. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, or you can lay the head down. I want you to try and keep the head up though. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, you can always do both if this is where you're at. One more set. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bend it and relax. Talking and doing the hundreds. That'll make you sweat. All right, let's keep those feet flat on the floor, sits bone distance apart, hands down by the sides, a little closer to your sits bones than you would usually place your feet. Nice steep inhale, shoulder blades flat. Oh, did you see that? Did you see my shoulders? Shoulders. Yeah? Inhale. Exhale, scoop the abdominals, tilt the pelvis, squeeze the glutes, and we're going to bridge it up, articulating vertebrae by vertebrae. Yeah, the shoulders thing, it's very difficult. And then at the top here, feel like your belly button's pulling down. Inhale. Exhale and slowly articulate down. Inhale. Exhale and roll up. Keeping those knees parallel. Don't let them fall open to the side. Inhale. Exhale and roll down. This is that meditative movement in Pilates. This is just like the moment to connect with your body, brain, everything for me. Inhale. Exhale. And you're still sweating and you're still working. You can even start shaking here. Inhale. Exhale and roll down. Let's just do one more like this. Inhale. Exhale, scoop and roll up. And inhale at the top. And exhale, slowly roll down. Oh, that feels good. Let's flip over onto one side. You're going to prop your head into your hands. My bangs are all getting a little sweaty. Bending the knees. I had some people ask me about this week, how far their knees should be forward, how far their feet should be forward. For me in this position, I want my knees, this is about 45 degrees, so that my feet, where they're bent, are in line with my tailbone. Then I'm going to start from my feet to lift up, keeping my knees where they are, and we're just going to go open and close. Just like that. That to me is the best way to find this position. I don't want your legs too far in front of you, but I also do not want your knees in line with your body. That's a little cray-cray. Open and close. Get in the booty. There is a dog grooming and daycare place in the same strip as my studio. And this morning there were a bunch of cars out there waiting to bring their dogs in. And every time Sylvie sees the dogs, she just like freaks out. And I don't put her on a leash to bring her into the studio. So I like open the car door and I'm like, right to the door, right to the door. And today she stopped to pick up a stick. And I was like, I guess she didn't want the other dogs to get the stick. I really don't know. And now she's chewing on it. Dog things. All right, let's hold it here. Drop the bottom leg, flex the top foot, internal, press and tap. This is not a long press out. This is a press up to the ceiling, and only as far as you can go, keeping the internal rotation. If you can send it all the way up, you've lost internal rotation. Yeah? So we're squeezing right there. I had someone tell me they felt it more in the lateral head of their quad. We don't really want to feel it there. We want to feel it up in the hip. Our gracilis muscle is working here, our internal rotators. Medial glute. 2 more. And 1. Whew. All right. Let's flip sides. I am leaving little like sweaty spots on my mat. Yay, that's what I wanted, was to get a little sweaty today. All right. So feet are in line with your tailbone. Knees are about 45 degrees in front of us. We bring the feet up. just our clams. And of course, you can always make these harder by using a band around your knees or just above your knees is great. And we're not moving the hip on this, yeah? I find it funny that my little kids in the ballet studio, when we do this, they always complain about their rib cage down here on the floor. Like, that's the most painful part of this, is their ribs touching the floor. Got to get an extra mat for them. Must be a good problem to have. I feel something clicking in my hip, so I'm gonna slow down a little bit, really make sure that I'm engaging my glutes. I think I was throwing that knee up a little quickly. So anytime you have those sounds, little feelings, slow down. They can be harmless and not painful, but it doesn't mean that they're supposed to happen. Let's do 2 more here. And last one. And you can drop that bottom foot, flex the top, press and tap. Yeah, keeping that internal rotation from the femur in the hip socket. Should feel it in the hip. I like to keep that foot flexed too so we can really tell where the internal rotation is. Connecting the whole chain coming up. 3, 2 more, 2, and 1. Ooh. Yeah, that one hurt. Okay, we're gonna bring it back onto our booties because I did not forget about the roll up. We just needed to keep going with our glutes. So we're gonna do some roll ups. Feet are long, heels pressed into the mat, toes flexed up toward the ceiling. Inhale the arms up to the ceiling. Exhale, chin into the chest. Scoop the abdominals, press the pubic bone to the ceiling. Keep rolling up, keep the feet parallel. Scooping the abdominals, rounding through the spine. Crown of the head dives toward the knees. Stacking the spine nice and tall. Inhale. Exhale, start from the pelvis, scoop, roll it down, vertebrae by vertebrae. Inhale. Maybe I'm giving my plant positive chi. I don't know if you could hear that breath that I just did at the end there, but that was very much a yoga Ujjayi breath. Anyways, inhale. Exhale, scoop from those low abdominals. I like to say, like you have a bowling ball, rolling vertebrae by vertebrae, which then brings me to the story of Sisyphus. I now know his name, thank you to one of my clients. Inhale. Exhale, the guy in Greek mythology that's doomed to roll the stone up the hill forever. As soon as he gets it to the top, he slips and it falls back down. Terrible, terrible story. And then in the middle of class, I'll say, you're doomed to do the roll-up forever. And inhale and exhale. This is that stone rolling back down the hill. Hardest part is trying to find a stopping point for it. Inhale. Exhale. Now we're rolling the stone back up the hill. No cheating, no shortcuts, because that's the way that life actually is, right? Inhale, exhale, life lessons with Caitlin today. I don't even know. I just talked to myself. All right, relax. Oh, I did get a little sweaty. If you're not sweaty, turn your air conditioner up to 78 degrees. Let's flip it over real quick onto hands and knees. Whew. Okay. We're going to send our, I'm just going to say one leg because I'm going to use the one that's closest to you. And then we're going to drop down onto our forearms. And when we do that, I don't want you to let your belly arch. I want you to keep your belly button pulled in and your rib cage engaged. Then we're going to take that back leg and we're going to rotate it, heel toward the floor, toe up to the ceiling, without letting the hips change, right? So this can be a pretty hard position to find. Then we're just going to go lift and tap. lift, and tap. Oh, I started to get off. There's a mirror directly in front of me, so I'm looking to see if my foot is actually staying behind me. As soon as we rotate, we like to let that toe go out to the side, and we don't want to do that here. Yeah, anyone else into Greek mythology? It's good stuff. Sisyphus, though, I mean, who would remember that name? One of my clients did. 2 more here. And last one. I mean, the story of Orpheus and Eurydice, like you have to know that one because there's a Broadway musical about it. Icarus, I mean, how many different things reference Icarus? That's referenced in Hamilton. All right, we're gonna do the other side. Belly button lifts, send the right leg long, heel to the floor, toe up, and lift. But Sisyphus, I don't know any musicals that reference Sisyphus. Oh, hi, Sylvie. How are you? She can't see me through my hair. No one can see you through your hair. Hi. And lift. She's probably mad she hasn't gotten breakfast. Belly button stays pulled in. Honestly, this side is a little harder for me. What? Ow, that was so loud. 3 more here. Shh. 2 and 1. Whew. All right. Let's do just a few stretches. Let's start with our psoas stretch. So right foot forward, left knee stays down. We go tuck the pelvis under, drop the chin to the chest. You got to give it to me. If you met Sylvie, you know that she's not a retriever. Give it to me. But I did buy her a giant, like $1.99 ball from Walmart. And I've heard that like herding dogs, some of those big balls, they'll push them around and like herd them around the yard. And that's really good for them mentally. So I bought it for her when I was in Oklahoma visiting family. And I guess just new place, new smells, all the new things. She didn't want anything to do with it. So I threw it out last night. This dog, I had to force her to like come inside. And she was just motor running for like an hour. Okay, so for some reason, my phone wanted to stop recording, but the last stretch we're doing is a little fire log stretch. So you can go ankle and knee stacked on top of one another, and you're gonna fold it forward. I think I was talking something about Sylvie, and she's back again. Toot, toot. All right, then we can change sides. You really want that foot all the way across so your ankle bone is on top of your knee, not your foot, and it's supinating. The foot is hanging loose. And then we can flat back over. And you always want to breathe through stretches. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale to maybe fold a little bit deeper. And that is it. That is Pilates today. I will see y'all next time. I hope you got a little sweat in. Okay, love you. Bye-bye.